Hi there everyone, let's get CryptoCoin here, and today we've got a payment failure on our mining pool. This is a relatively fresh pool for myself, so this is also quite a common problem that you may come across as well, where you'll log into your admin and you'll see that the coin payments haven't actually been sent to your miner. To check this, we can go onto our pool. What we do is we'll normally come into our dashboard first of all. So what we do is we click on the wallet section where we can see our list of coins that we've got, and we can look here and see that the balance available is 37,781 HTH tokens. Now obviously before the video I saw that there was an issue here, so I thought I'd just run through with you guys on how to actually fix this problem. So if you find yourself in this situation where you've got a balance that's stuck, basically there's no coins that have been paid out, what we need to do is log into our back end of the Yiimp pool. So that would be your domain name /site/ and then whatever you've named your admin page. Once you're logged in, you'd be automatically on your dashboard. We want to then click on wallets in the menu at the top here, like I say, which then brings us to the coin page. What we then do is click on the token in question, which is Help the Homeless, and we're now brought to this page. And if we look up here, we've got a slightly smaller menu at the top where it says payments. If we click on this link, just wait for the page to load, we can see here towards the top right hand page that there's a failed here with the actual amounts of coins or token that's failed to pay out. We'll try the easiest fix first, which if you look onto the right hand side of each failure, we can see an add to balance link. So once we click this will take the payment or the tokens from the failed and replace them back into our balance again, where we'll then try and do the actual payment manually. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll click on add balance and watch this total jump across into the balance box here. There we go, just like that. And then on the second one as well, we'll add that to balance. These are two separate wallets that look like they haven't been paid out. So one's from 2 days ago, one was from 6 days ago. So we've now clicked add to balance. It's now added these back to our balance here. Alright, next step is to click back onto the token name, Help the Homeless, and then this time we've got a do payments link over here. Now you can see that there's various sort of blocks and the amounts that were mined. So we've got the information down here, so we can actually see like how much this particular wallet had actually mined, or any other wallets in that fact that came to mine this token. So we can see here that the reward is 406 tokens. Unfortunately haven't been paid out. There's no payment or sent message anywhere here, so it just looks like that the rewards are being generated but the payments aren't being paid out. So once we'd already added them to the balance, we'd clicked on the token name, which brought us to this page. We then clicked on payments, and we now click do payments. So this is a manual attempt now at trying to pay these tokens out. And what you'll find is, again, quite frequently, is that sometimes the coins or tokens won't actually send. So we've just hit do payments, and we can see here that nothing has really changed. We're still on the generate for the sums of tokens. It doesn't look like there's anything being sent still. So what we'll do is we'll just click onto our wallets again, and we can see balance available is still 37,700. So we now click on our token again, and we can still see that there's nothing being paid out at all. So we've obviously got something wrong here, something's not paying out. So what we'd have to do next is we need to edit a file, which is a payment.php file. So for this, you'd either need to have access to a control panel through your web host and go through File Manager, or if you've got any other FTP program like FileZilla, for example, or if you're confident on doing it on Linux through Codant, you could always sudo nano into the payments file. For ease of use, we're going to go on to my FTP program, FileZilla, where we've got the file path up the top here. What I'll do is I'll post this file path into the descriptions below on this video, and just so you guys can find it nice and easily. But it's home, crypto data, Yiimp, site, web, Yiimp, core, backend, and then finally onto the payment. What we do is we then right click on the payment to view and edit. And what we need to do is, once that page is opened, we need to scroll down to line 61. This could change in time, but basically what we're looking out for here is the if coin symbol, and you'll see that there's already we've got four tokens, 1, 2, 3, beg your pardon, 3 tokens already added into this file here. So if, for example, BOD or Dime, for example, wasn't paying out, we would have added Dime into the section to create the payments. A really quick, easy, cheat way, if you like, is if you're not using any of these coins or have any of these coins on your pool, you can always basically change this BOD, for example, into the coin ticker that you wish or that you have payment issues with. So obviously in this case we could change BOD into HTH, save the page, go back to our payments from our Yiimp backend and go through the same process we've done a little while ago, and that should in theory create the actual payment for that token. What I've done here though is, again, I'll paste the actual code below, but basically what we needed to do is just add this scoin hyphen, then the arrow sign, symbol, equals, comma, new ticker. So what I'll do is, like I say, I'll paste this code down below. We simply need this section of code. So from the $sign all the way through to the end pipeline. And then if you were to copy that, so Control and C, then go right up to the exclamation mark and the empty part of the code here, we could then paste a duplicate and then obviously press space, so we've got that clear space in between there, and then we can add our new coin ticker. So whether that's LTC, we'll change this one to HTH as well, but you'd obviously only need to add one if you're having problems with one. Okay, we'll then Control and S to save that file, and then we'll shut that page down. And by heading back to our FTP program, we now confirm that we want to upload the edited file. Just wait for the notification. There we go, and just as a force of habit, normally refresh the page a few times, just so we make sure that that file is logged and edited. Now we'll head back to our Yiimp pool. Click on our wallets. Obviously we've still got our tokens sat there in our balance. We'll then click on Help the Homeless, Payments, beg your pardon, Add to Balance, both of those, and we'll click on the coin name again. Okay, now what we'll do this time is we'll click on Do Payments, and hopefully, for the sake of this video, these payments will now get sent to the miner's wallet address. So we'll now click Do Payments. So not clicking hard enough. Now we can see on the left hand side in this column we've now had a send come up. Okay, minus 37,592. So it's now sent the miner their amount that they mined less our pool fee as well. So if we now go back onto our wallets, we can see that there's 188.90 still left in our balance, and then we've got 37,781 still in there. We'll have to give that a few minutes just for the transaction, the confirmations to go through. But basically, that should zero out in a few minutes, and then we'd be left with just 188 HTH token in our balance, which, like I said, is our miners fees. There we go. So if we now just click back on, sorry, I'll just take you back where we were. So we're on this section here. If we now click on the Help Homeless or the coin name, it now takes us back to the page again, and we can see that 70 seconds ago that these transactions were sent. We've got no confirmations yet, but obviously we can just refresh the page over the next few minutes and we'll keep an eye on those confirmations going through. But other than that, I believe that's all we need to know. Obviously the same fix or same rules apply to any other coin or token. Always try adding the balance first and then doing payments. And obviously if that still doesn't go through and it just comes back as a failure, there's a high chance that you're going to have to edit that file in the Yiimp backend or the payment.php file. I'll leave the links for everything below, so it's all nice and easy to find, obviously with the code as well that you need to edit. Please bear in mind you can, like I say, just edit those or one of those 3 coin tickers that was already in the file already, which I think was line 61. So just scroll down to line 61, edit one of those coin tickers to the problematic coin ticker that you're not able to send payments from. Close the page and save, and go back through the same steps again. Add the coins back to your balance again. Come back, then do payments, and hopefully by refreshing the page a couple of times you should see this lovely send error. So the miner who's sat there quite patiently for a couple of days waiting for his tokens, they should be now winging their way to them. Alright, nice one. I hope that video's helped some of you out. If it has, smash the old subscribe button, hit the like, and obviously send any comments below if you've got any issues or whatever, and I'll try and help you out as best I can. Alright, nice one. Have a good day. Thanks for viewing the video again. Take care.